Hi, I'm Aditya Rawat, and in this video, I'll demonstrate you my application, which is Elite Library application. Before that, I'll just show you the assignment. This is the assignment which I've got. The objective is to create a library system application in Zoho Creator with some different validations and workflows and charts and reports. Our first task is to create modules and forms. The first module, we have to create a book module with all these constraints. Let's go to our Elite library. Let's create, let's see the, basically first, let's see the form first. The form has, the first field will be a unique and auto-generating field. Second field is name. Email field is will be there. The female field, if we, like for example, if we have duplicate emails, the form will not submit. It will tell you that already an email is stored uh, in the database. We have a phone number here also. The start date is the current date, as stated in the assignment. Membership type can be of three. They can be of three type: basic member, premium, and elite. Basic member will have max books allowed two. The premium member will have five, and the elite member will have 10. Okay, you have to select all these check boxes and then submit. If I check, give you, let's say, if I give the name Aditya Rawat, an email as this, phone number as this. So now if I submit, it will give you an error. The member with this email and phone number already exist because I've already made this entry. You can see here Aditya Rawat with this email and this phone number. I've already created this. Because of that, it is giving me error. Let's do one thing. Let's delete this entry for now. Now let's create it again with the same uh, fields. Membership type will be elite according to it, and we are done. If we submit it now, a new member added successfully. You can see also the log. Welcome email sent to uh, this email address. If I just show you, just go to Gmail. You can see welcome to our community mail here. uh, Here you can see all those details, name and email, and it's a welcome mail, right? Nothing special. We just leave this, and let me just walk you around with different modules. We have a member module also, which I have shown you. We have a book module. So let's go to the book module. If we go, if we check the book module, our book module have these fields. Book ID is unique and auto-generating. We have book title, which is mandatory. Book author is also mandatory. Book genre, we have, as stated in the assignment, we have four: fiction, non-fiction, sci-fi, and biography. Also, publication year will be between 1900 to current year, which is 2025. Okay, available copies is zero. Uh, ISBN number is unique. So also the rating, we can give 1 to 5. We can give any rating. Status, we can't change the status. Status we can change directly through actions. I'll show you here. Module report. You can see the mark as featured here buttons. If I click this button here, the status of the book will be changed. If I just say mark as featured here, this is not featured, right? If I click here, mark as featured, the book has been marked as featured. If you see here, it is saying featured. If I click it again, it works as a toggle button. Okay, the book has been marked as not featured now. Great. So now we have in book, we have all these fields. Book ID, which is unique. Also we have available copies, which is 4, 10, 15, 0. Harry Potter, which is of book ID is 102, is 0, having 0 copies. So for example, if we have 0 copies, the let's say book ID is 102. Okay. If you go to transaction module, which is our next module. You can see here transaction module. If I select member, any member, let's say 102, if we you can't see 10 that Harry Potter book here. If I show you again, the Harry Potter book ID is 102, and if I go to transaction module, you can't see the book 102 here. It's 101, then directly 103. You can't find 102 because the copies of that book is zero, so it's out of stock, right? It's obvious that we can't uh, make transaction out of it. So, for example, if I go to book reports again and do one thing, uh, edit it. Okay, if I say 10 copies we have available, we have stock update, and we have 10 copies of it now. So mark as featured. Great. If we go to transaction now again, uh, transaction module, you can see 102 here now. 102. Member, let's say last member, which is me. Issue date is, let's say for example, issue date is I have issued this book on November the 1st, and also the return date. Let's say I have to return this date, return this book, the Harry Potter book, on March the 1st. Okay, March the 1st. Or let's say March the 2nd. Okay, wait, March the, okay, any time, okay, in the future. So, fine amount, of course, we have issued this book, right? We have time to, we have till March then to return this book. So, fine amount of will be zero. And if we, for example, if we submit it now, an email will be sent to our Gmail, okay? Gmail of member 109, which is me. So, let's do one thing. Let's do one thing. Mm, Let me make myself a defaulter. Let's say from November, I have to return this book on December the 1st. Okay, I have to, but now I have overdue now. So $60 I have been charged because for each day it will cost for $2. So for 30 days it will be a $60 0.08. Okay, let's say submit. Data added successfully. If you go transaction module report, you can see Aditya Rawat here, which overdue $60. Available copies is 10. If I say mark as lost, available copies will be zero. And if I open now, let me just show you the mm, let me just show you the Gmail. I'll be having a penalty mail now, a reminder penalty mail, which states information about. Here you can see the reminder overdue book mail, fine details. If I open it, if I open it, it shows that dear member, we would like to inform you that you have an overdue book. Okay, these are the details. Harry Potter book I have with the ISBN number this issued on that this November 1, and return date is for December. I have to pay the total fine $56. So this is the mail which I have got because of overdue book, right? So according to I have shown you transaction module also. Staff module, I'll show you staff module. This is the staff module. Staff ID, which is unique staff member ID, email, role, and other things. If I show you second task, the implement form validation. Now the validation part comes. Book form, ISBN number must be unique. Of course, it's unique. Let me just walk you around if it's not unique, or for example, if I go to book ISBN number, if we save any other book, let's say 3421, right? If we write here 3421, okay, and title of the book, let's say Z by U, Author will be anything, engineer, biography, or not biography, sci-fi or anything non-fictional. Let's say year publication year is this, available copy. We don't have available copy of this. Or let's say we have two available copies and rating is 1. Of course, status is not featured for now. If we try to submit it, invalid entry found, rectify and submit again. It says that this value already exists, enter a unique value because ISBN number is already present in our record. So now let's check. I think publication year must be between 1900 and current year, which is 2002. Publication year, let's assume for now, let's say for demonstration purpose, let's say we the application year is 99 18900. Okay, 1899 and ISBN number, let's say, okay, please enter a valid publication year between 1900 and 2025, which is current year. Let's go to, this is done, book form done, member form, prevent duplicate email. I've already shown you. Auto calculate max books allowed based on membership. I've already shown you that also. For Elite, it's 10, and for Premium, it's 5, and for Basic, it's 2. Transactions form, prevent transaction if the available copies are 0. Uh, Let me walk you around this also. Let's say, mm, let's go to big records. Let's find any available copies. Let's make One Punch Man available available copies as 0. Okay, let's update this. Now One Punch Man, we don't have One Punch Man. And if we uh, try to sell this book, for example, if we can't get the book ID directly here because it's out of the stock. You can see here the book ID of One Punch Man is 105, and here if we go to find the book ID 105, we can't find 105 here because the copies are 0. Now let's go to ensure uh, ensure the return date is after the issue date. Okay, let me just demonstrate this also. So issue date is 3 January. Okay, issue date is 3 January. Let's say return date is 2. If you try to submit, the return date must be greater than the issue date. It is throwing error. Okay. So now let's go to, this is done. Let's go to task 3, which is create workflow. Book module, decrease available copies by 1 when a book is issued. Okay. It's obvious, right? If a book is issued, available copies in the entry will be reduced by 1. And if the book is returned by someone, the available copies will be plus 1. Okay. Let me demonstrate you this. For example, we have, you can see One Punch Man here, right? It has available copies as 0. So, mm, let me just show you. Let's take another example. Let's say 4 Stars of Destiny, or let's say Harry Potter only. Okay, Harry Potter, which is of book ID 102. If we go here, transaction module, select any member. Book ID is 102 for Harry Potter. Issue date, mm, let's say the issue date is 1 November, and return date is 4th of November. And uh, if we issue, so it will get reduced 1, right? So let's do one thing. Let's increase it to return here. Return in March. Okay, return date is March. If we issue, of course, fine amount will be 0. If I submit it, we will get a log here stating that the available copy is decreased. New count is 9. Okay. So the email sent is to adi002del@gmail.com with the fine details. Okay. With all the details, the details are sent to that email. Okay. to the member email. And if we go to the book module, it is the Harry Potter available copies is also 9 now. If we go check this, if we check this, okay, this is done. Transaction module. Calculate fine amount for due books is 2 per day overdue. I have already shown you that this send an email member for overdue books. This is also done. Send a welcome. This is also shown you. Staff members details. Uh, this is I will show you later on. Send generate report and dashboard reports. So now let me show you the reports. Overdue book report. List all the overdue transaction with member and fine details. Okay, so now I have to show you all the overdues which we have, right? In transaction, you can see overdue book report. If we click on that, we'll get all those entries, all those members who have overdue, right? So Aditya Rawat has overdue, Ayush Singh overdue, Isha Adhikari has overdue of this amount. All these details are here, fine amount and book ID, everything. If I top members report show the top 10 members who borrowed the most books in month. So by default, I have selected the month which is November. So in November, the top 10 members who borrowed book, mm, top members report here. Here are the top members. You can give custom order also. So these are the member. You can see issue date is November 13, November 1, November 1, November 20. Rahul Jamal Isha. These entries are made in November. So they are the top buyers of book in the November month. This is done. Now I'll show you the dashboard. So dashboard is to generate popularity chart, meaning that which genre books are uh, in our library, right? And how many. Pie chart showing the distribution of books borrowed by the genre. Okay, so I'll show you the genre popularity dashboard. This is the popularity. Sci-fi, for sci-fi, we have 3 books. For fiction, we have 2 books. And for non-fiction, we have 1 book only. And for biography, we don't have any book. Okay. So that's for the dashboard. Stuff, I'll show you later. Mm, Add custom features, book module. Added a mark as featured bottom. Okay. Which toggle the featured status of book when clicked. Okay. This is easy. So let me just demonstrate you. If you go to the book report record, and if you see this mark as featured, if I click it again, it work as a toggle. So it's in status, it will change as not featured. Okay, the book has not featured now. And here, if I click it again, it will make the field as featured. Now the next demonstration, which is of transaction module, mark as lost button. Okay, I have to create a button uh, of lost books. Okay, for example, if person lost a book, so not person, we lost the book. Okay, so updates available, copies to 0, and logs a note in the transactions report. Okay, so basically, according to assignment, what we have to do is, let me just show you here. For example, uh, this don't happen mainly, okay, in real life. For example, if someone just lost a book, and so what we have to do is we have to say mark as lost. So okay, so now what happens is available copies will be 0, not 8. In this case, it will not be -1, it will be 0. It's stated in the assignment, so I have to follow the rules. So if I click on mark as lost, and the available copies will be 0 if clicked yes. If you place yes, the book marked as lost successfully, and you can see it is 0 now. And all the books, for example, Ayush Singh also have the same book. It is 0 now. All those, meaning we don't have books that book right now. So Create a module and form, demonstrate the creation. Okay, I think all the everything is done. Submission is this. I think uh, that's it. Also, I have to tell you that the staff member module, which is here, staff member module, I can't create the roles here because I don't have a premium. It says that it's a trial has expired. So that's it. That's it for the video. Thank you for staying up till here.